A senior accountant plays a vital role in ensuring the financial health and stability of an organization. Unlike entry-level accountants, senior accountants carry greater responsibility for financial reporting, compliance, forecasting, and guiding junior team members. Their expertise is often relied upon during audits, strategic planning, and financial decision-making. Employers see them not only as record keepers but as key advisors who help shape company direction through accurate data and sound judgment. Preparing for a senior accountant interview requires much more than technical accounting knowledge. Hiring managers are looking for candidates who can balance precision with leadership, compliance with efficiency, and technical skills with communication abilities. This means you will need to demonstrate expertise in financial reporting, tax laws, auditing practices, and systems like ERP or accounting software, while also showing that you can manage teams and support executives with clear insights. In this video, we will look at common senior accountant interview questions, along with thoughtful sample answers and practical tips to help you succeed. Question 1. Why do you want to work as a senior accountant? This question sets the stage for your motivation and alignment with the role. Here's how you can answer. I want to work as a senior accountant because I enjoy taking on responsibilities that combine technical accuracy with leadership. I like ensuring compliance and reliability in financial reporting while also guiding junior team members to improve processes. For me, this role is about making a direct contribution to the company's financial stability and long-term planning. Question 2. What accounting systems or software are you most experienced with? Employers want to know if you're comfortable with their tools. Here's how you can answer. I have extensive experience with QuickBooks, SAP, and Oracle NetSuite. In my last position, I led the transition from manual entries to an automated SAP system, which improved reporting efficiency by 30%. I also make it a priority to stay updated with new features or modules, because I know accounting software is constantly evolving. Question 3. How do you ensure accuracy in financial reporting? Accuracy is the foundation of accounting. Here's how you can answer. I ensure accuracy by following a structured process that includes reconciling accounts regularly, double-checking journal entries, and reviewing supporting documentation. I also use checklists to minimize the chance of errors and encourage my team to follow the same practice. For example, during quarterly reporting, I implemented an additional review step that reduced reporting errors by over 20%. Question 4. How do you handle tight deadlines, especially during month-end or year-end closing? This evaluates your time management and stress handling skills. Here's how you can answer. I handle deadlines by planning ahead and breaking down large tasks into smaller steps. For month-end closing, I prepare a checklist of recurring entries and reconcile accounts before the final week whenever possible. I also delegate routine tasks to junior accountants so I can focus on complex entries and reviews. This method ensures accuracy without compromising timeliness. Question 5. Can you describe a time when you identified a financial discrepancy and how you resolved it? Employers want real-world examples of problem solving. Here's how you can answer. In my previous role, I noticed an inconsistency between the account's receivable records and bank deposits. After a thorough review, I discovered that a payment had been posted twice due to a clerical error. I corrected the entry, updated the records, and then created a guideline for double-checking deposits. This not only fixed the immediate problem but also prevented similar issues in the future. Question 6. How do you stay updated on changes in tax laws and accounting regulations? Regulations change frequently, and senior accountants must keep up. Here's how you can answer. I stay updated by subscribing to professional journals, attending webinars, and being an active member of the local CPA association. I also take continuing education courses when new regulations are introduced. This helps me ensure that all reporting and filings comply with the latest standards. For example, when new lease accounting rules came into effect, I attended specialized training and helped my company adopt the new reporting requirements smoothly. Question 7. How do you manage and mentor junior accountants? Leadership skills are critical at the senior level. Here's how you can answer. I manage junior accountants by setting clear expectations, providing structured training, and reviewing their work with constructive feedback. I believe mentoring is not just about correcting mistakes but also about explaining the why behind processes. For example, when one team member struggled with reconciliations, I walked them through best practices and gave them small daily tasks to build confidence. Within a month, they were handling reconciliations independently. Question 8. How do you prepare for audits? Auditing is a frequent part of senior accounting work. Here's how you can answer. I prepare for audits by maintaining organized documentation throughout the year. I ensure that all accounts are reconciled, supporting documents are filed, and compliance standards are met in advance. During one external audit, the auditors were impressed with the level of preparation and were able to complete the review in half the expected time. This reinforced my belief that consistent organization prevents last-minute stress. Question 9. What role do you play in budgeting and forecasting? Employers want to see if you can contribute to forward-looking decisions. Here's how you can answer. As a senior accountant, I work closely with department heads to gather data for budgets and forecasts. I analyze past trends, review spending patterns, and identify cost-saving opportunities. In my last role, I suggested a revision in vendor contracts that reduced annual expenses by 8%, which directly impacted the accuracy and efficiency of our budget planning. Question 10. Why should we hire you as our senior accountant? This is your chance to summarize your value. Here's how you can answer. You should hire me because I combine technical expertise with leadership and process improvement. I bring experience in financial reporting, auditing, and compliance, but also focus on mentoring teams and creating systems that make accounting more efficient. My goal is always to support organizational growth with accurate, timely, and insightful financial information. Tips for success in senior accountant interviews. To succeed in a senior accountant interview, you need to balance technical depth with leadership qualities. Employers expect you to know accounting standards and software inside out, but they also want to see that you can guide a team, meet deadlines, and think strategically. The key is to prepare specific examples that show how you solved problems, streamlined processes, or contributed to financial planning. Another useful strategy is to highlight your proactive learning habits. Accounting is heavily influenced by regulatory changes, and employers value candidates who stay ahead of updates. Showing that you regularly attend training, read professional journals, or participate in professional associations will demonstrate that you are a forward-thinking accountant. Confidence, precision, and clarity in your answers will leave a strong impression. Final thoughts. A senior accountant interview is more than just a technical evaluation. It's an opportunity to show that you are ready to take on leadership and advisory responsibilities. Employers want someone who can handle complex tasks with accuracy while guiding junior team members and contributing to broader financial strategies. By preparing thoroughly, practicing clear examples, and demonstrating both technical and interpersonal skills, you can present yourself as a strong candidate. A well-prepared candidate not only answers questions but also conveys confidence and a commitment to organizational growth. With the right preparation, you'll be ready to step into the role of senior accountant and make an immediate impact.